The kind of power that we are rising with cannot be comprehended. The message of Biafra has now reached its climax, and every victory must be recorded in accordance. In no time, Nnamdi will be released. In no time. Listen to me. Even if any line I go never. If any line I go never will nothing but the gospel. Nothing but the gospel. Nothing but the gospel. Nothing but the gospel. In no time, Nnamdi will be released and Biafra would retake its shape. You can see that every media are already tired of talking about Biafra because the testimonies and the testament of what it is has really drawn some people inside home. But as long as we continue to figure out these whole necessities, we make this heaven notice who we are, of what we are trying to give. It must be spread in accordance, because one good turn deserves another. And rising to that very imitation, we must revenge what must be. So when Nnamdi is finally released, many things is going to happen at once. Number one is that people must reconsider a whole gateway, a message that must be seen, a procedures that must not be forgotten. And that's where this victory is. So if we understand the scenario and put it in practice, everything must be gotten the way it is. So the freedom of Nnamdi will bring a new revival in Biafran land. And I hope you get a happy new year. Because whether they like it or not, Nnamdi is not ready to give up. He's already in the prison for 4 years now. He's not going to give up. Christmas, birthday, he has celebrated it there. His children's birthday, there. Biafra is a path that when you choose, you have to pay the price. Because many people don't like you. They are trying to take what belongs to them. And by so doing, this whole situation will be getting across. And that's the big situation. So along the line, our message is well invented. Makana gini, onye tila aka n'ọnụ nne ya esikwana na abụọ ya ọnụ n'oge agara. The first arrest of the zoo exploiters, those who wanted to, resist justice to happen to Simon Ekpa, has now been reinstated. And one of the biggest truths is that the criminals have just been arrested. 4 zoo politicians have been taken in custody, and judgment will begin as soon as I'm going to be updating you all. You see, it's very, very interesting to know this, that you may be very smart in life, but if you don't have sense, it's going to take a longer process. And that's just it. You see, we must understand the path we are going to follow. And this very path must be prolonged in a very, very accurate way, which is possibilities that makes more sense. Everything would be organized in a proper way. So now that the arrests have been made, Biafrans must be ready to face this very judgment. This judgment is what must take control, because everything must be held in a very possible way. So, what is the next phase of this judgment? They'll be flown to Finland, and when they are flown to Finland, everything will be done in accordance. And when this thing is noticed, every possibilities will be made accordingly. So, but as this continuation begins, every struggle must be made perfect. And one belief or the other belief will interest you. What has already happened. So, nke akpọchigoro ha na-atọ. For trying to resist justice, we await what will happen next. And whatever that comes next is what we are going to play along with. Maka nke wee eziokwu gịnị na n'izodesi okwu o kwesịghị ịma na gịnị na ajụjụ ajụtara ya ọfụma. May God help us in the quest to achieve Biafra, because there are so many histories that are untold. So many history. So many history. So many histories that are told. And that's where the story begins. Maka na ajụ ajụjụ nweta asịsa, ọ dị mma na onye jụrụ kwesịrị ịmakwa nke wee eziokwu.